Man, I'll tell you what, it feels good to finally be back doing whiskey sessions after well over a year. Seriously, I think it's been like 15 or 16 months. And I didn't intend to stop doing this for that long, but things happen, and now I feel like it's the appropriate time to bring it back. And look, I have got a lot of thoughts to share with you guys, like a lot. And some things you're gonna agree with, and some things you're probably not gonna agree with, but I'm gonna give them to you anyhow, right? But look, one thing that I've noticed over the past year is that we have lost a lot of people, like a lot. It's crazy, man. It's like every week somebody else is leaving the earth. I feel like we're living at the end of that Avengers movie, where like everybody's just disappearing. It's crazy. So I feel like it's only appropriate that I go ahead and pour one out for all the people we've lost over the past couple of years to kick off the season, all right? So this is for everybody, all right? R.I.P. everybody. There you go. Look, I'm not gonna pour too much out, all right? I'm not trying to waste good whiskey. But hopefully, their spirits will absorb that and they'll all be feeling pretty neat in the afterlife. Bunch of drunken souls up there getting in fights and having ghost sex and shit, right? But in all seriousness, I came out here today to make a much greater point. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. Instead, I think I'll save what I was gonna say for another episode. Stay tuned, by the way. But instead, I want to share with you guys something that I heard at a funeral a couple of weeks ago. So, at this funeral, the priest said, "In the pain, we find gratitude." And when he said that, it just hit me. And the reason I want to share it with you guys is because I recognize that many of you have lost loved ones over the past couple of years. And I also recognize that there's a lot of people out there struggling right now, mentally, physically, financially, and honestly, it's easy to understand why. Because see, the world in which we live is constantly pushing us forward all the time. It never lets up. And it's like no matter what you do or what you have, you feel like it's never quite enough. And honestly, I think that's always been human nature throughout the course of history, especially, for driven individuals. We always want more. We're always chasing for something greater. But I think it's gotten even worse in the age of social media because we're constantly comparing ourselves to everyone else's lives. And because of that, I think we don't fully appreciate what we have all the time, especially when things are good. But unfortunately, when things are bad, or you lose someone or something in your life, that's when you start to appreciate what you already had. And so what I'm out here today to tell you all, and I know this sounds really cliche, but try to appreciate the things you have right now, okay? And don't worry about what everybody else has. And don't think that you don't have enough in life, because you do. Trust me, and somewhere, there's somebody that wishes they had your life and even had your problems. For real. And if you do have problems and you are struggling, I know it seems tough right now, but just know sometimes the bad things that happen in our lives, they're for a greater reason that we can't even see. And in those moments, try your hardest to embrace them, because chances are those moments were sent here to remind you of what you have forgotten. And those moments and that pain is where we find our most gratitude. And with that, I just want to tell you all I love you all. And as always, salute.